YouTube, fight fans all over the world. Real talk, we putting in work tonight. Let me talk to you good people. And I'm gonna try to have my grammar in place for this one. Yeah, I'm labeled a Deontay Wilder hater, you know. Whatever you want to call it, whatever definition you want to give my actions and my opinion towards the king, whatever, that's cool. I'm not tripping. But here's the thing, okay? You have another YouTuber stating that Tyson Fury is in a lose-lose situation. That should he demolish Deontay Wilder in the third fight, would he get any credit for it? He says no. He says it's because he cheated in the second fight, of course, put a dent in Mr. Deontay Wilder's head, which, it looks like a swollen head to me and not a dented head. And his doctor, Deontay Wilder's doctor, says he has a dent in his head. Who is this doctor? We don't know his name. We don't know where he is. And he's going to be damaged goods for the third fight. So if Tyson goes in and beats the brakes off of him, Tyson's not going to get any credit because he cheated the second fight and damaged him like really bad. Therefore, he's never going to be the same. I agree with some of that. I agree with the fact that he has damaged Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is damaged goods, and he will never be the same. There's a difference between the real world, man, and propaganda. What the Alphabet Gang and the fanboys are trying to do is make up something fictitious and do their best to get people to believe it so they'll have something to fall back on when Deontay takes that beating in the third fight. So they can say, oh, man, he lost, but it's because he was damaged. It's because he cheated the second fight anyway. This and that. His gloves was loaded. Yeah, I know they were loaded. Well, the padding was out of the gloves. All the photos have been taken down, by the way. And I wonder why. And why didn't anyone notice anything about his gloves during the fights? Why was it all after the fight? It just don't make any sense to me. It's easy to Photoshop. So I have a freaking Galaxy, 11? Or whatever it is. The latest Galaxy phone. I can take a photo of somebody and chop it up and screw it and make it look like something totally different too. You know what I'm saying? But it comes a point to where people have to you have to use your better judgment. You have to use your common sense. It's called propaganda is what it's called. Do you guys honestly think Deontay Wilder's an outspoken guy, right? Very, very loud and outspoken. Speaks his mind, even though half the stuff that comes out of his mouth is ignorant. Don't you think this man, if he had anything on Tyson Fury, would have sued the brakes off Tyson Fury and Tyson would have been stripped of his title? Don't you think that would have happened already if they actually had anything? It's easier for the Alphabet Gang and the fanboys to believe propaganda than to believe the truth. He just got beat by somebody that they think he shouldn't have never got beat by. It happens. I'm not going to get all irate and loud. I'm just like, are you for real, people? Are you for real? Do you really believe this propaganda that's going on? And if Deontay has a dent in his head, he's not going to pass a physical. They're not going to let him fight. So should he pass a physical in a fight, then what? What other lie you got for me? Because now obviously that's not a dent in his head. I remember I was fighting back in 2007. I was fighting in a local tournament. I had lost over 30 some odd pounds. And I went to we took a physical. We did the weigh-ins the night before. And then they checked our blood pressure and all this and that, had to sign off on some papers. And my blood pressure was sky high, man. I guess it's because I was excited, nervous, or whatever. But they had to take my blood pressure not once, not twice, but 3 times. And the third time, if it was still high, then I couldn't fight that night. And that's just blood pressure. So imagine if he actually has a dent in his head. He's not going to pass the physical and he's not going to fight. But when he passes the physical, Alphabet Gang, fanboys, what are y'all going to lie about next? What are you going to lie about next? It's very, very simple. They're trying to create something to fall back on, some cushion when this beatdown happens, because it's going to happen should they fight. And I still stick with my gut and say that they're not going to fight. They want a court date. They want something to go on. They really don't want this fight. And then this guy, this freaking YouTuber says, well, he's damaged. So in the third fight, he's going to go in like Bermain Stavern did in his second fight. That already happened. That happened in the second fight with Tyson Fury. He already went in like Bermain Stavern did against Deontay Wilder in that rematch. That already happened. So what do you think is going to happen next? So get your excuses ready. Get your lies ready. All you need to get ready for the simple-minded people out there, the one-track-minded people out there who's going to believe you, because you're going to need it, because the beatdown is coming. And you can take that from your boy Real Talk. And you can take that from all other people around the world who sees through the propaganda. I see through it. I can write a song about it. What's your opinion? You know, this is coming from the Deontay Wilder hater. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm a hater of Deontay Wilder. When you speak the truth, some people don't like the truth. They can't stand it. Sometimes I don't like the truth. Truth hurts. I get it. But hey, the truth is the truth, though. What's your opinion? Leave your comments below. Holler at your boy Real Talk Boxing. Respect all, fear none. As always, God bless. Good night, people. I'll see y'all. God willing. Peace.